Great day everybody, my name is Major and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm going to show you some replays because I decided that I would now go to Platinum. I'll just lose battles before the season ends so that I go back to Gold and then I get demoted back to Silver and I could grind back again, earn more gems and yeah, easier missions and stuff. So, when I went here to Diamond, my first battle was a loss, and it's because I got a bad hand. I'm just gonna show you what my hand was. I mean, there was a potential, I think. Let's see. But yeah, my opponent is Sword Soul, and yeah, I didn't have the appropriate counters to it. And yeah, there's not much synergy with my hand, so I won't bother much showing this. Uh, yeah, not much play for my starting hand. But then the next four games now, these are interesting because it shows you how my deck has evolved to counter certain hand traps. And I was able to win three of these. The other one was really close. Was really close. I just ran out of time, and it was against Shadows. Although I made some not so. I think I made a mistake during that battle. I forgot to attack with my Scrap Golem. So let's just play this. As you can see, this is a good starting hand. It gives us a lot of flexibility if the enemy has negates or any sorts of disruption. And from my experience, when the opponent activates a Maxi and it's now a high level game in the diamond tier and even the upper parts of gold, you know what, just go for it. I hope that you don't get Nibiru'd if you're using combo deck. And then my only goal here is to actually try to bring out a Naturia Beast and DBE. No matter what, I don't really mind what the enemy has. I'm just hoping he doesn't get a Nibiru. So there's our first interruption. I mean our second interruption. Searcher's effect does activate. And I think from here we only get a Naturia Beast, and you know Naturia Beast is really a beast. It can win games on its own, just makes the opponent surrender. So as you can see, I used Scrapyard in order to bait out any sort of hand trap like Ash, so that the next turn, if I try to resurrect Raptor from the graveyard with my Chimera, its ability, the ability of Factory to special summon, and Raptor's ability to get me a card from the deck won't get disrupted that easily. And you know, that was really great. The enemy activated Call by the Grave, but because of Naturia Beast, wasn't really able to do anything. So now that I know what my opponent's deck is, the primary goal here is to not lose Naturia Beast, and I'm hoping that the opponent doesn't have a Kaiju or something. Yeah, so I think for the rest of this game, I'm just playing it safe, just making sure that Naturia Beast stays on the field, and there we go, we win the game. The next one is the one with the Shadow. So as you'll see here, I was trying to think of ways to get around what we call this Winda, because Winda only allows you to special summon once. This is a good starting hand. I mean, it's a decent starting hand. You can work with this. So yeah, let's watch what the enemy does. I forgot the moves that I did. But what we can do here, for my turn, if this card wasn't here, is I'll go for Raptor, search for Factory, get Scrap Goblin, and activate Scrap Storm. So now we have two ways of searching. We can search for an Orthos, or we can search for Raptor. and then I do activate Raptor's effect in order to get, I think, a factory. Yeah, I got a factory, and then I think my game plan here was I was thinking of either getting Silent Honors Arc Knight or who's the other one? Or getting a golem and then special summoning Searcher onto the enemy's field. But then, what do we call this? I realized that all those things require a special summon, so I'm just gonna have to hold out for now. And I was actually an idiot because I could have call this? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I could have attacked Winda with my Golem and you know, proceed with my combo, because then Golem can already use his effect. But you know, I was I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was worried about the time because it took me so much time thinking what to do, or I could have actually used the Kaiju, but then the Kaiju is a special summon. Yeah, I think I tried using the Kaiju, but it won't let me because of Winda's effect. So here we banished Verte, which is great because Verte could have allowed the opponent to make another fusion. So right now the only fusion monster is the El Shadow Construct. Doesn't really have that much negating power, and so yeah, I use Fossil Dig, and I'm gonna use Raptor once again. And then the opponent activates a trap card, and I was hoping that the enemy would special summon Winda, because now I can use my Kaiju since I haven't special summoned yet. So that's what I did. And then from here, my goal was to, I think, to destroy this set card with Wyvern's effect once I get him out, and then use my Scrap Twin Dragon to return El Shadow Construct and the Kaiju back to my hand, and then just, you know, attack. And if I have enough attack power, then that's gonna be game. If that's not, then I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to hold and set the board with a try to find a way to get a Naturia Beast or a GPD. But then, as you see, I'll actually run out of time. So I'm able to get my Naturia Beast. I still have 2 special summons from my golems. Then I can, yeah, I can get a Scrap Twin Dragon, I think. Yeah, I can actually win this for game. If only, if only. Yeah, during the turn, during the second turn, I think, yeah, I used up a lot of time. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, I could have won that. Yeah, so anyway, I was just trying to showcase how flexible my deck is right now, even in the diamond tier. So in these 2 other games, I think these are the parts when the opponent would try to use disruptions. Is this the one with yeah, there's an Ash Blossom, but I don't have to worry about that because, you know, I have Raptor and I can search for the yeah, and then there's Impermanence, but then you can use Scrap Storm. And yeah, I sent Golem and search for a factory, and then get the factory, and then I'm going to reborn the Golem, and then get the Raptor, and then I can use a Wyvern and then special summon monsters and set the board. Try to find a way to get Naturia Beast and DPE or Appaloosa if it's possible. Yeah, but as you can see, the opponent just surrendered because, you know, my combo was doing fine. And here's the last one. I actually added 2 Called by the Graves to my deck because I found that one of the greatest weaknesses of my deck is when the opponent uses a Maxi or an Ash Blossom to disrupt my combo. So I had Nibiru removed because in so many instances, even if I try to activate Nibiru, the enemy would end up having a negate. So I removed Nibiru, and I removed another card. Yeah, I'm going to show you the deck later. There's also another iteration of my deck where I added Second Doctor Tyranno and 2 double evolution pills just so that I could have a boss monster in my main deck just in case I can't access my extra deck. And that iteration of my scrap deck actually won me a lot of games due to Tyranno's effect. What's happening here? So I think I'm just trying to get, yeah, the goal at first was to just get the searchers into the graveyard, get the wyvern, and then, yeah, by destroying that, my 2 searchers will go back in the field. That was actually a misplay. Be careful when you destroy cards like Scrap Orthos and Scrap Goblin. Make sure that you only activate your effects if you want to recycle something back to your hand. So as you can see, this is looking like the normal board that I had set up, except that I have 2 searchers on my field. And you can see I used Scrap Shark several times, a really good card. And yeah, the moment the opponent saw Naturia Beast, he just surrendered because, yeah, Naturia Beast is a beast. Yeah, that's it so far, and let's just show you my deck. Oh, not that. We call it Scrap Explosion 2. Alright, so, oh yeah, I removed the other 2 level 1 monsters that can special summon themselves if you normal summon the current turn. I removed them because I thought that Scrap Searcher is already sufficient to get Naturia Beast out most of the time. Yeah, I found it like enough to get Beast out most of the times as you've seen in the previous games. Except when there's too many interruptions, and we do have these, and we also have Shark. What else? Yeah, I added 2 Called by the Graves. I crafted another Fossil Dig, so now I have like 9 copies of Scrap Raptor, and this is really good because if you have extra copies in your hand, you can bait hand traps from the opponent who don't know how to deal with scrap decks. What else? Yeah, I removed Nibiru. And so I now just have 2 kaijus to out monsters that are usually unaffected. I'm actually thinking of adding Underworld Goddess, just so that I'd have another option in case I can't get access to my kaijus. But then I have this as well. I also added Almirage because sometimes I find myself in situations where I have a Searcher or a Goblin and World Legacy Succession in my hand, and yeah, I could use this one to bring out Almirage, and then I'm gonna use this, bring this back, and then get a Scrap Wyvern. What else? What else? What else? I think that's it. Yeah, if you haven't seen the Feather Duster, yeah, I have a Feather Duster now. I think I got it from one of the packs. I got it randomly. And then, yeah, I also reconfigured my extra deck a bit. I returned my Daigusto Emerald. And yeah, this is not the iteration with Tyranno. Where's Tyranno? Oh no, not this. Not the dino. Yeah, I also made a scrap dino deck, which is great. It's fun. I think this is the this is the one with Tyranno. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh yeah, I removed Chronograph Sorcerer from the other deck. You know what? Maybe I can reconfigure this deck to incorporate Tyranno. I mean to yeah. You know what? I'm gonna mess with this setup. I'm gonna try to find a way to get Second Doctor Tyranno into the main deck and see how it goes. Yeah. So that's it for the video today. I just showed you how flexible my current scrap deck is. It's no longer that budget friendly, but you know, as you go along the game, you get a lot of crafting materials. So craft wisely. Thank you for watching.